After a few long meetings with casino and hotel architects during the day, back home in Philly, a tired Vinny sat in the back of Alberto's Eldorado en route to Atlantic City. He persistently stared out the window, gluing his eyes to each utility pole that passed by on the expressway as the mission drew closer to the destination. Uncle Mikey was up front on the passenger side, continuing to turn around, asking Vinny if he was okay. The boss remained silent, nodding his head up and down in response. The sun was just setting as the car passed exit 5 for Pleasantville, New Jersey. Deep down, the little one was reluctant to meet his brother. He felt this way, but did not detail the other two about it. Perhaps it was because it was his older brother and didn't want him to feel inferior, now that Vinny was the number one. It could have been a separate beef or a misunderstanding from before Dante went away. Nobody truly knew. The crew arrived onto the main road of Atlantic City's casino strip just as the sun fully set. Even with nighttime spreading its darkness across the sky above them, Vinny kept his sunglasses on, still looking out the car window. When asked if he could see, he softly murmured, Yep." Alberto and Mikey simply chuckled at each other, considering Vinny's head-nodding and one-word answers were the only things they were hearing from the dawn for the entire ride down. They were in the heart of the city and by the crux of the boardwalk's stretch. After the tedious stopping and going at every block's red light since they hopped off the expressway, the fellows finally came to the front of their luminous journey's end. The Gold Mine was one of the newer, hotter casinos in town. Opened and built by one of the Monongano's construction fronts, this glowing skyscraper was full of hidden treasure, from its floor up to the penthouse suite. When the boss would arrive at a place like this, things lit up. The valets came running out front and center, and the VIP hosts would start preparing the works for accommodations. It was as if paparazzi popped out of the bushes, flashing their cameras and shouting questions just as Vinny stepped out from the car. He was a superstar. His white suits, red undershirts, gold jewelry, and flashy pizzazz stopped traffic and started buzz. He would take off his dark aviators, puff his big cigar, and walk himself inside the casino with 3 or 4 guys close by. What he lacked in height, he made up for in power. He was on his way to doing even bigger things while everyone else was waiting to see what rabbit he'd pull out of the hat next.